This is G.I. Joe 2-in-1 vehicles. We still need to make a few more videos because we can't fit everything in all at once. Now, this here is the Bridgelayer. The collaboration with Cobra-Lang, Lang. This cool Bridgelayer lays a bridge. However, it's not a two. Well, it is 2-in-1 because it's 2-in-1 things. It has a bridge that it lays down, and the bridge can be left behind. Now, it does look cool, but unfortunately, it was not designed that well because a lot of people end up breaking these parts. I got the second one dirt cheap in a lot of a bunch of crap, which was really good crap. My Joe stuff, lots of good stuff. But you can see the intricate detail they did in 1985. The 1985 Bridgelayer. It came with toll booth. What a name, eh? Toll booth. Gotta pay the toll. Oh yes, it does have a hitch. Now you want to get really crazy, you can stack it, double stack. But surprisingly, the Raider does fit on the bridge because of where the little tiny wheels are situated on it. Now, if I was Hasbro, I would redesign a Bridgelayer or Super 7, redesign a Bridgelayer, or you can make a part that'll clip in here and connect the bridges, and maybe have a part that goes underneath. No, it has to go on top, so it'll fit in the slot here. You could connect the bridges. That already has, holes. So you just make something that pops in, push a button, pulls it, and then release the button, pops it in. Spring loaded. HCC is back, spring loaded. Anyways, this is pretty cool. This does come down and you're laying the bridge. Now, unfortunately, only had one bridge, but a lot of cool detail on this. And you could fit 2 figures in here, but it's an open air canopy, so they're pretty much toast. And it fits into these little holes, like so. And everything drives over the bridge. I never owned it as a kid. One of my friends did have it, but it's pretty fun. Now, I never owned the G.I. Joe Raider, 1989 G.I. Joe Raider, and it comes with this old man here. Hot seat. Let's get hot. Almost looks like a Hannibal. Real ugly Hannibal. Anyways, this is kind of cool. And it just pops up there. This is a 2-in-1 vehicle. You put the figures in here. You can put them in the seat belt. We've got a Cobra-Lang favorite. This is from the Stars and Stripes. A tripwire. It actually looks pretty cool. Can we fit more tripwires in there? We sure can. Anyways, this closes down. Now these cannons are cool, side to side. I never had this as a kid. I will stress that. These side parts can break off pretty easy, so you got to be careful. But it doesn't have a gyro motion. It doesn't come out. But it is fantastic. Now, since I barely had a chance to play with this thing, I'm pretty sure that this pulls out just like so. So you can see it works its way out from the bottom. unclip. And there is your reconnaissance vehicle. These little legs fold out. Transform. I believe this slides open. Look at that. Slide more. We're having malfunctions here. Look at that. That's fantastic. I haven't even played with this yet. And I've had it for a little while. I got it last year. Now my lights on it are broken. So I'm just going to leave that like that. But just look at the size of that. Now that is cool. It's cool. Ooh. I believe this slides out. And it fits into that slot. And then does this clip? Oh, this does clip. So there's some clips underneath. There you go. It locks it in there. Look at that. Ooh. The whole thing turns. Ooh. Man, this is so cool. Oh man, I need another one of these. This is the most coolest vehicle I ever had. I mean, wow. Wow. This is amazing. And I never got a chance to play with this thing. Holy crap. Even if these searchlights are toast, they're broken off. This looks so much fun. Oh, I wonder if these things do anything. I don't know. But anyways, wow, I am amazed. So we've got our little Patriot battery system here. And this, the little Recon, I improvised and I used some other wheels because there was another vehicle that it came off of, I forget. Oh. But anyways, it fit. I forget which vehicle it was. I had extra parts somewhere. Now you can fit a figure in here in the Recon pod. You'll have to put your weapon down. Or you can do that. Have my arm sticking out. Look at this cannon he's got. I might be missing cannon tips here. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Dun, 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 dun. Watch out! Here comes the G.I.Joe Rhino! Yo, Joe! Now, this Rhino is cool. And I'd never owned it. Well, never had one growing up, obviously. But the Rhino itself, I would like to actually look. I think it was 2000 and was it 5? 2007. But we're just gonna have to click on it and see. Yeah, so there's one that's 2005. I don't have that one. And then the other one is a 2009. So you have a chance of getting them. They do go for around a couple hundred now. I think I only paid like 80 or 90 bucks for mine at the time. But it is fantastic. But oh man, I love that. Look at that. Now the Rhino, all hands on deck here. Now we're gonna have to go into probably 2 more videos maybe. But the Rhino is awesome. This does remind me of Aliens. There's a little button back here. Like, look at all the hatches in this thing. This folds off, open. Get in. That's so cool. Nobody beats G.I. Joe. Now, I think you have to take that off. Oh, no, you don't. Look at that. Tripwire reporting for duty. Man, I know Cobra-Lang's favorite figure is Tripwire. Unfortunately, the lighting is not that good. Look at this. This is awesome. So you can fit quite a number of figures in here, but we're going to close that up. Are we detecting any mines? This Rhino is fantastic. Definitely recommend you get one. You might get a deal, but look at this. Look at the space here. You could even put Tripwire like that. Look at, there's even more room back there. Oh yes, there is. This 2-in-1 vehicle is cool. You gotta get the cool part out. Marty, get in there! Where we're going, no one's gone before. Ah, come on, Doc. Man, so let's get this helicopter off of here. But you can take some of these parts, put it on. You can take these missiles off. This thing pops up. Sorry, it's not spring-loaded. Now you can also take these off of it as well. Put it on here. You can even do both sides. It would look fantastic. This thing, I just love this thing. Now, there's more to this. Like, look at this. This opens up here, and the other side opens up too. Pop this off. Look at this. We have a hatch here. There's a hatch, but this side also opens up. We're gonna take off this mounted weapon. Ow! I got burnt out by the light. I'm gonna have to pick this vehicle up. Ooh, Tripwire, close the door. Get in there. Ooh, and look at this, a massive space here. So you can fit at least, oh, there's seating here. Hold on, we can shine the light here. You can see 3 seats there, another seat there, and possibly another seat. And look at all the space in there. And Tripwire still on, so you can cram more figures in there. So this is one fantastic vehicle. I definitely do recommend you get. There is a button behind it. When I push the helicopter right here. I don't know if my finger, you can see there's a button there. But this thing reminds me of Aliens. It's just so cool. And you can do so much with it. Now, we could put more figures in there. That's so cool. Oh yeah, you gotta sit this way. Look at that. Here, let's get some more in there. It's so good. Get in there. Anyways, I can't see what's going on there. So those two could fit in the 3 seats. Let me put another one here. We can just make him stand or whatever. Just cram him in. Get in there. Put him there. Someone should be sitting the other way. And then you can put more on the other side. Where are they? Let's go. Let's ride. This is so cool though. It's got a little hatch, everything. And you could even put that other weapon. Where did that go? My. Anyways, it fell off. I already lost a part of it. So there was a cannon I had here. I don't know what happened with it, but we're almost out of time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with others, and maybe we can get this in the shot just before. Ooh, look at this. Cobra-Lang and G.I. Joe action figure 7211. Thanks for watching. Yo, Joe.